There's a new movie out this summer that's all the rage with all the teens, Gen Z, but basically everybody. And it's called K-pop Demon Hunters. But what's apparently like so amazing about this is that there's these songs in it. It's a musical, actually. And, I teach a lot of kids. I'm a music teacher. I'm a singing teacher. I'm a professional vocalist. And I've heard a lot of hype about these songs, as it has been over the last few years. I have some of my students, mainly middle school, high school age, and they're obsessed with K-pop. Like they are all we do in our lessons is K-pop. We either learn K-pop piano, we learn K-pop singing, and, a lot of it's in Korean, so it's not really easy for a lot of English speakers to sing. But as I understand, this movie is in English. So, yes, this is definitely the most like hip Gen Z trending thing of the whole summer apparently. But I've heard these songs are really cool. So I'm going to react to it as, well, just so you know, like I said, I'm a professional singer, I'm a voice teacher, and I know a little bit about K-pop. One of my students loves ENHYPEN. Of course, I know Blackpink. I know a lot of the main K-pop stuff going on. So let's just see what this song is. This is the lyric video version. So I'm assuming these are all clips from the movie, which I haven't watched yet, but if this is popular, I will react to the entire movie if there's interest in that. Most of the other people watching this channel, who mainly I have a lot of older people, like Gen X and Boomers. So if you guys are like, what is Erica doing? Hey man, the Gen Zs have been asking for a reaction for them, so this is what we're doing.
New single!
I like that synthesizer. Okay, phones.
I was a ghost, I was alone. 두어진 길 속에 given the throne, I didn't know how to believe I was the queen that I'm meant to be. I lived two lives, tried to play both sides, but I couldn't find my own place. Caught a problem child, cause I got too wild, but now that's how I'm getting paid. 끝없이 on stage, I'm done hiding, now I'm shining like I'm born to be. We dreaming hard, we came so far, now I believe. We're going up, 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 it's our moment. Together we're glowing, gonna be golden. Up, up, up with our voices, going to get you so often. Gonna be golden. I'm done hiding, now I'm shining like I'm born to be.
How high is that?
Our time, no fears, no lies, that's who we're born to be. Waited so long to break these walls down, to wake up and feel like me.
Dramatic breakdown.
Put these patterns all in the past now, and finally live like the girl they all see.
Sad.
No more hiding,
slow.
now be shining like I'm born to be.
Okay, that was an octave down.
Cause we are hunters, voices strong, and I know I believe. We're going up, 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 it's our moment. Together we're glowing, gonna be golden. Up, up, up with our voices, going to get you so often. Gonna be golden. I'm done hiding, now I'm shining like I'm born to be.
Whoa, that's so cool. Well, first of all, this main character looks so awesome with her purple braid. Like, I want to wear that. Like, look at that. That hair with the braid and so much hair, like, that'd be an awesome wig. That's going to totally be, like, a Halloween costume this year, so someone's need to make that. Okay, the first thing is, this song is, like, super rangy. I'm going to have to check what those notes were, but, like, also the leaps. It's really unusual to have such big da, 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 da. It's really high. And then there's, like, a da, 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 da. What is that? An A5? Just randomly in a pop song? That's like opera territory. That's like really high for a pop song. Like sometimes like Ariana Grande sings up there, or like if you guys, these younger people may not know like Mariah Carey, but she sang up in whistle notes a lot too. It's up there. So there was that, and then this part was low if I remember.
To wake up and feel like me. Put these patterns all in the past now and finally live like the girl they all see. No more.
Wow, E3. That's one of the lowest notes women can even sing. No more Donna. So it's the melody just up, down an octave that we sang earlier. That's insane. So basically the range of this song is an E3 to an A5. That, wait a minute, I think it goes one lower than E. No, it's a D. It's a D. No, D. Okay, D3 to an A5. That's literally 2 full octaves plus 5 notes. That is 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 whole steps. Well, yeah, 19 notes is how we would call that, because you go by the octave. It's basically more than 2.5 octaves, this range. So, like, how many people can even sing this? Not that many, because most of the singers I work with, when they first start, they might only have, like, a 1 octave range. And then if we get up to 1.5 octaves, it's like, wow, there's so many more songs you can sing. Like, it's really rare that I'd see someone that can sing the D. That's a super low alto-y note. But by the way, I'm a soprano, but I can sing a D3. I can also sing the high A. So if you're a really trained vocalist, you can sing this. Let's go over some of the effects and stuff. Just so you know, this is very studio assisted, okay? So like, if you're like, why can't I sing this like her? It's like, well, one, she's a professional singer, but secondly, they have so much studio effect on this. So if you think you sound bad on this, do not worry. It's not exactly you, but it's partially you. Oh, I liked that part. So beginning with the ha.
I was a ghost, I was alone.
Yeah, ha. So they make that effect because they have like multiple harmonies going in the ha at once versus I was a ghost, I was alone. Ha. It's like ha ha ha, like all at once, and then it makes this very like breathy sound, and also it's technically breathy in the sense that it's like ha ha. That is what a breathy tone is. It's where you let up a lot of air through your tone with I was a ghost, I was alone, chest voice, ha, breathy. Yeah, they just have a lot of harmony on that ha to make it really colorful. With a little digital effect on that, you can hear how there's like some digital processing to almost make it sound. The word is like melodyne. It's like where they put the human voice through almost like a synthesizer-esque modification. There's a harmony. Put it all together, you get that stack.
Given the throne, I didn't know how to believe I was the queen that I'm meant to be.
By the way, I love that. That's one of my dreams in life, is to like have on like some kind of robe and then like have like a secret like costume under and just go like that. I would love to do that. It'd be like the best thing ever. Like I'm on stage, I'm just like that's like my dream. So that little moment animated is like basically describes who I want to be.
Two lives, try to play both sides, but I couldn't find my own place.
This is when the song like really builds and you're like, oh, like cool, you know? And by the way, you would have no idea what's coming next, because this part you're just like, oh yeah, na live 2 lives, na 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 na. By the way, to sing that you have to have you put a little wine in your tone and a little grace note there.
Caught a pet child, 'cause I got
Korean right there. Because obviously you see the lyric video, and that's the one Korean word.
Now that's how I'm getting paid.
What does that mean? I really want to know that now, because I'm like, oh, what does that mean? It's the only Korean in the whole song. Which, by the way, I can say why this is so compelling, because again, everyone wants to sing K-pop, but like, we can only, I don't know Korean, so like, I'll like imitate Korean words and stuff, but like, it's really hard. But I do love some really catchy K-pop stuff. Okay, this is the part that's crazy. It's just like so ranging. You see how whenever she sings the high note on that, they add in this more breathy harmony effect? I'm done hiding. They have like multiple voices coming in there to make it have that effect versus the now I'm shining like I'm supposed to be. Is that okay? Oh, the low one first. So now I'm like I'm born to be. Just sing a lot of whine on that. Born to be. You have to go, woo, make it a little whiny there.
I'm done hiding now. I'm shining like I'm born to be. We dreaming hard, we came so far now. I believe we're going up, it's our moment. You know together we're glowing.
Look, I love a good beat drop, okay? This is when the whole club, and they animated it so well, you know, on the beat drop, everyone's be jumping up and down. By the way, this is the morning light on me. I'm going up, 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 finding me. You and me gotta be golden. My advice on this is, don't try to sing the words so much. You have to really, like, okay, mumble the words a little bit. Because you can't say, if you could say, I'm going up, 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 da, 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 ba, ba, da, ba, da, da, moment. It's too wordy. You have to say, I'm going up, up, up.
Gonna be golden.
Who am I?
Put these patterns all in the past now.
And
finally live like the girl they all see.
Yes, the girl they see on the outside.
No more
oh, I love that. Put on the thing. I want that jacket so bad.
Like I'm born
oh yeah, zip it
to
up.
be.
So good. Oh.
Cause we are hunters, voices strong and I know I believe. We're going up, 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 it's our moment. You know together
I want that outfit, I'm sorry. It's like really cool combat vest. Yes, You just have to whine it, guys. That's all you have to do. If you want to find those tones, just here's my advice. And again, you can take private voice lessons from me as well. Like, I could sort this out in a few sessions if you're like, what? How? So you need to first be able to just hum it in like the smallest place, like to find that place. Because there's a resonance for the high notes has to live very forward. And you need to have space in the back too. So if your tongue is really tight, it's not going to work. If you're really constricted in the back of the mouth, it has to be very relaxed in the throat. And then it has to be trusting, like it's very forward. If you can hum it, you'll be able to sing it. You can also try lip trills. Like that, okay? So that's going to help you get those really high notes. But it also can take a long time because you have to have a proper breath support. I'm not even talking about breath support here because I already have the breath support, so it's really easy for me. But when I'm often working with like beginning students, they don't have the breath support. So I'd say range problems one thing is, okay, if you don't know how to sing on pitch, you got to start somewhere. But then there's people who can sing on pitch, but they have a limited range. So then when they get outside of their range, they're off pitch because they can't sing high. Oh, I can't sing high. Or, oh, I'm an alto. I don't have high notes. Most of the people I meet who think they're altos and can't sing high, they're not actually altos. They just don't know how to sing high because they haven't been taught the right technique. Okay. So this is a really challenging song though. Like I'd say if you're like a beginner singer, I would not start with this song. Because one, what did I say earlier? Over 2.5 octave range, like nearly a 3 octave range, honestly. It's like 2 notes short of a 3 octave range, which is like one of those things where it's like only a few singers in the world have a 3 octave range, right? Like this is insane. So I wouldn't like recommend this as like if you're a beginner singer, you're going to just kind of like struggle and you could actually really hurt your voice. So what I really recommend is no matter what, if you're trying to sing along here, don't force yourself onto those high notes. And if you notice, I take it like as a really soft. When I sing these high parts, I really go into this hummy place. If you do that, that's okay. And also, if you do the lip trill, you'll never hurt your voice if you do the lip trill. If you're forcing yourself really high, and by the way, I also sing opera. I'm going to move the mic away a little bit, but if I sing this operatically, it'd be like that. But why would I do that? It doesn't sound the right style, but it's possible, you know. But even generally, anytime you have these these big leaps, I think it's a 6. First, it's a 4th. That's the 6. Then. A seventh is a really big interval. It's 7 steps away on the scale. That's like really big, okay? So that's kind of the thing in voice lessons that like people kind of get their scales down. Like they might be like, okay, and by the way, let's just, hold on, what key is this? I think it's in G major. G. Also, often you don't really see a lot of pop songs in G major because, again, it's kind of hard to sing in typically. You see a lot of like E major for like pop songs, E flat major, D flat major. G major is pretty high, so I think that's also part of the thing. That's high harmony.
I was a ghost, I was alone. 두어진 길 속에.
If you do that, that's how they're doing the harmony. Someone's singing the low one and they put it together and it sounds like that. It sounds really cool. So yeah, that's how that works. But yeah, this song has so many sections, and that makes it really fun. And really, it keeps with that like K-pop style, but it's in English. So like, if you're an English speaker person, like American, whatever, this song is like what you've been waiting for your whole life. Because you've been like, oh my God, I love K-pop. I love the whole vibe of it, right? And not only that, they just designed like the coolest looking characters of all time. You know, obviously this is from Korea, but when I was a girl, I watched a lot of anime from Japan, totally different country. But there was a season of Sailor Moon that had these pop stars. It was season 5, and they were called the Stars. They had like this 3 female pop group. And they sang "Search for Your Love," and then they kind of transformed. So the only thing that reminds me of Sailor Moon is that these 3 girls obviously like put on pop star outfits and then like go out on stage. But then I'm really curious about this whole plot, like demon hunters. Like right now, all I know is there's a song, and it reminds me of kind of like I'm a pop star and I'm gonna go perform, and like this is like my anthem to my fans kind of thing. But then also she's like, who am I really? What's the identity I'm covering up? And I think we can all we all identify with that. I at least identify with that. This whole like, who I am on the outside isn't who I am on the inside, or people judge me for my outside appearance and they don't really get to know me because they just make a judgment based on what I look like on the outside, right? So that's like a really relatable thing, and all of that was told in this song. And I think the reason it so emotionally works is that you start low, you know, I was a
Got to
yeah, and then it kind of gets escalated. And it's like the building part, the da-da-da, it's like showing longing and like becoming who you're meant to be, right? It's like this is the transformation section. And then the going up is kind of like living your full self. Like you get to just be yourself in the moment and you don't worry about what people think about you and you're just like vibing along, right? And so then there's that. And then the breakdown, right? She's outperforming. She's maybe, I'm guessing she's like a pop star or something, okay? But then she's secretly a demon hunter. I don't know. I don't know the plot, so this is just me. This is my reaction, but I'm gonna have to watch more of the movie and more of the music videos to find out. Then, of course, she's like vulnerable now. Like, I'm just alone in my dressing room and I'm not with my costume yet and I'm afraid of who I need to become. And then you see her like in this vulnerable moment, which is so beautiful because we all feel that at times. And then when she's
so long to break these walls down, to wake up and feel like me.
So vulnerable, right?
Put these patterns all in the past.
And we keep living in these like patterns of the past.
Now.
But she's gonna put them behind her, what she was before and what she did in the past, and now she has to step into a new power.
Finally live like the girl they all
see, and believe in yourself. Maybe they believe in her because she's a pop star and she doesn't have confidence in real life. But watch this.
No more hiding, I'll be shining like I'm born to be.
Powerful. High notes.
'Cause we are hunters, voices starting and we'll believe. We're going up inside the morning. Gonna be golden. Gonna be golden. Up inside the voices. Only just so open. Gonna be golden. Oh, I'm not hiding now. I'm shining like I'm born to be. Oh, our time no fears, no lies, it's who we're born to be. You know we're gonna be golden. We're gonna be glowing like every night I know that. You know that. Our time no fears, no lies, it's who we're born to be.
All right. Well, I love it. Wow, so catchy, so fun. I bet like so many of my students, I have students who come in person and also online, but I'm sure a lot of them are going to be wanting to do this movie. Actually, the whole reason I did find out about it is last week I have one of my piano students and she plays K-pop piano. And she was like, oh, I want to learn something from K-pop and the Demon Hunters. So she kind of just like, we were looking up like YouTube videos of like the piano parts, but she didn't actually let me listen to Golden because she's like, I don't think that's going to be good on piano. That was like her assumption. And then also, the ones that have rap sometimes like don't turn out really good on piano. So she was mentioning that to me. She's like, oh, well, the ones with rap, I don't think are going to be good on piano. So what do you guys think? Like, what do you think would be good as a piano song? And what do you think would be attainable to sing as like a young girl, like high school age? Maybe you're like middle school, high school. Maybe you're a boy, you want to sing this, that's fine too. Anyone can sing this. It's good. It's hard though. Like I said, it's like 2 octaves plus 5 notes. D3, A5. Pretty insane, I'd have to say, but you know, if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be like a K-pop movie. By the way, the reason I had this like white screen on the whole time is that sometimes when I react, I don't talk and I just like type, but I was just so carried away today that I didn't even type anything. I would just say this. Well, actually, no. If you guys are Gen Z, I'm just going to say slay. Like, literally, that's literally all I can describe this freaking video. Like, slay. It's slay. Like, I mean, I know you guys are going to be like, oh, that's so cringe. Like, she's so, things slay. No, but really, like, how else can I, like, that's just slay. Like, it's so good, you know? So, they slayed it, for sure. And, wow. I, like, really need to see this movie now. And it's so funny, like, guessing the plot from, like, one music video. So we'll see if I'm right. But I think that they're secretly demon hunters, or they need to become demon hunters, but they're pop stars, maybe hiding out to not be demon hunters. Like, I don't know. In Sailor Moon, it's like they're secretly, like, masters of the universe, like, secret superheroes, but then they just go to school every day. So it's like, maybe there's some kind of thing, this, like, transformation thing. But I do like this whole idea, regardless of whether she's a pop star or a demon hunter. I think it's really relatable, #relatable. Like, again, becoming who you're meant to be, being afraid to step into that person that you know you need to become, kind of hiding behind something, and then just going out there. And that's why I think that I'm going up, 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 da, 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 da. It's so powerful. Da, 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 da. This is my Yoshi doll. I did get it in Japan recently. I like a lot of like Japanese things. I don't know, with Korea, like Korea's an awesome place, and like K-pop is just like taken over the world. I like Korean food. Like my parents actually lived in Korea in 1978, and so and Korea has really good skincare. They have really good plastic surgery. You know, there's like great food, really good video game people. Like I don't know, I really want to go to Korea too. Like that's actually next on my list now that I've been to Japan. So. And I would love to see a K-pop concert because now K-pop people are traveling all over on tour all over the USA. So this singer is very talented though. I don't know who she is. I don't know if she's in a K-pop group. So you guys could like comment that. I have no idea. I mean, obviously I should do research, but I always like learning from my viewers. So, and to all my regular audience who's like, what is going on? This is all the trend. This movie is the movie of the summer. It just is. Sorry. It just is. It's taken over the internet. Okay, I'll see you guys. If you liked this, subscribe. If you want me to react to some other K-pop stuff or anything or any movie or any like Gen Z thing that like I might have missed, just comment or like, you know, reach out to me. I have a link tree with all my social media and stuff. So anyway, this was a fun episode. I'll see you next time on Erica Reacts to K-pop Demon Hunters Golden.